Welcome back, everyone. So, last episode, we ended before I had a chance to go find some iron. What we're going to do is head vaguely in the direction I know there is some iron, but very vaguely, because I also know that we have seen iron much closer to home, and it would be much more convenient to be able to pick some out here than traveling all the way several hundred blocks in a random direction. So I've actually decided against what I initially said. I'm not going several hundred blocks away for a little bit of iron. We are going to search close to home here, see if we can't find any. I guess that doesn't sound like a particularly interesting thing to watch, so I will... Oh, okay, it's a bear. It's a baby bear. That's very cute. I don't see its mommy anywhere. If it attacks me, I'm gonna kill it. Stay back. I am stronger than you. Oh, it's sad now. Yeah, okay. Come get some. Yeah, I apologize, tiny bear, but, well, I don't apologize that much. Large hide. I suspect that'll get us quite a bit of leather. You know what we can do with quite a bit of leather? We can start making bandages. And that could be incredibly useful for, you know, staying alive, not dying, healing up from injuries. Okay, the other thing that someday we will want to find is graphite. So that'll allow us to progress even further down the tech tree eventually. So what I'm going to do is search for one of those things, and then I will come right back. Well, there's some more cowlinite. Good to know. I think we may actually need more eventually. But I'm not gonna harvest it yet. Just thought I'd show you though, there are some crazy hills and caves that carve, oh my goodness. Through. These are the salt hills where we first got salt. They're pretty insane. Salt is an interesting material because a lot of different minerals and things are commonly found in salt. So I'm kind of walking around here. You can see we've got jet, which as far as I know doesn't really serve any purpose, so we're not going to bother finding it. Some coal, which I guess could be useful, but not as much as other things. Anyway, I'm going to keep exploring around here. Gold. We've got a source of gold back home. Anyway, hopefully I'll find something pretty soon. Okay guys, literally as soon as I said that, oh no, where did it go? Oh yeah, okay. Very large sample of magnetite, which is iron. So what we're gonna do is localize where this iron is. Very large, nothing. Very large. Trace of borax, interesting. Oh, there's some magnetite. Gypsum, gypsum, traces of magnetite. Okay, good to know. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay, the only thing I want to check now, small. Okay, so it looks like it's probably in the mountain a little bit. What I'm gonna do is dig down here and then over. So actually I'm going to place the ladder on this side. Okay, and I will clue you in once I actually find the iron. And here it is. It's actually, there's my ladder up. Here's some of the magnetite. Oof, I suspect this is small though. Yep, that's too bad. That is poor magnetite, meaning it is not going to yield as much as normal magnetite would. It's okay, we'll get a little bit here. That'll at least help us start out our iron industry. Every piece of iron we get is going to help us to progress. Let's see though. I really liked the native gold, or sorry, native copper we were mining previously because it was forming in these sort of huge veins. How minerals cluster is different for the different minerals, and I suspect magnetite is one of the ones that forms in little pockets, which is much less convenient than just having a vein, because you can follow a vein. You can't really follow clusters. You just have to hope you stumble into the next one. Oh well, I'm going to mine around a little here, and I'll see you when I'm done. Well, this is about as much effort as I'm willing to put in. I've only got 3.5 stacks of the stuff. The issue is, it seems like it's up high here. It's in the ceiling. And though stone isn't normally affected by gravity, if you mine straight up, it can collapse and fall on you, like these pieces did. For poor quality material, it's not in veins, but in small pockets. I don't think I can justify spending any more time on this. Of course, now it's nighttime, which is perfect. Should make sure to get my weapons ready. And let's put some things away in this vessel. Magnetite. Couple of random gems. Bones, seeds. Some extra rock salt. There we go. Probably won't need my axe right now, so that way I can fill both my jugs. It's too bad gypsum isn't worth anything. I've been finding plenty of samples of gypsum around here. I need graphite and I need more iron. It would be great if we could find an iron mine as nice as the copper mine we have right near our house. Hello, creeper. I'm gonna turn and run the other way. I may have armor, and I may have some weapons, but that doesn't mean I want to face down a creeper head on. Heck, when I can avoid it, I'd maybe like to not face any mobs head on. This is not really, in my opinion, a mod for heroes. Lemon tree. It will go lovely with the rest of my orchard. Anyway, we've got some iron now, so I may just take it home. But while I'm out here, might as well at least look around a little. The sun is about to rise, so we'll be able to see quite a ways and be a little safer. Well, hi, horde of zombies. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Yet being the really operative word here. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? Okay. Okay. Eat. I've got ladders. Holy cow. Okay. There are a ton of zombies up there, but if I can find... Here we go. Zombies everywhere. Zombies everywhere. Oh man. Cave-ins lead to some really awful terrain to navigate if you are not paying super careful attention. Oh man. I really didn't want to die in a pit again. And we're loading new chunks, which is making us chug along a little bit. Oh, man. That'll get the heart pumping. Dying in a pit sounds like a really, awful idea. Ugh. I don't like that I get, anytime I run around, I start getting these chunk errors. Make it so I can see right through the world. Luckily, there isn't a lot hidden under. That is excellent. Let's see what we can find. Sorry, I just got completely absorbed with trying to figure out where I should dig down for some of this graphite, which, if you'll recall, is something I was looking for. You saw me trying to localize the graphite source by using my prospector's pick in different directions. That gives you an idea of where the graphite is localized. So this seems to be about the epicenter. Let's see if we can find it really quickly. In TerraFirmaCraft, there are far fewer caverns I have found, and there's almost no lava pits. Because of that, I dig straight down, and have yet to run into negative consequences for doing so. I'm sure I will someday, and I'll kick myself, but for the time being, it's much more convenient. But now we have graphite. Graphite, okay, so it was kind of the last of the rare materials we needed, as far as I know. Graphite plus kaolinite plus clay allows us to make fire clay. And fire clay is used in making more advanced metalworking structures. A crucible, which allows me to make alloys without running a pit kiln. And what is it? The smeltery, I think, which will allow me eventually to make steel. So I'm going to mine up as much of this graphite as I can find so that we have as much as we can get. Hopefully we never have to find another source of the stuff because, well, it's relatively uncommon, I believe. Anyway, I'm going to mine this up and then see what's happening. Well, if I did my math right, I just got enough graphite to complete any project we might need it for forever. That's right. Because it is used in the making of basically just one specific structure. Well, two. So the crucible and the blast furnace is what it's called. Yeah, I can say because we have enough for those two things, we probably don't need any more. I will add a waypoint because it's only wise. And it looks like I'm going to be making a mad dash through the night home. I will do that, and I will see you when I get there. Home sweet home. Whew. That was taxing. Hang up our tools. Take off our shoes. Get rid of all these things we carry around. It's time to relax now. Ooh, soybean seeds. That's a new one. Don't know where I picked that up. Ah, home sweet home. Yes, I should sort that off camera. We can now put our graphite in its rightful place. Looking at the amount we have of graphite, and knowing that kaolinite is needed in equal amount, we're going to need quite a bit more of that someday. Luckily, I don't think I mined out the one source of it completely, and we found another one today on our travels. So, hopefully, I don't think, well, I'll keep it for now. Yes, hopefully there will be plenty between those two sources. We also have some magnetite, ooh, and a couple of useless gems and things. Always fun. More rock salt, so we'll always have something to preserve our meat. The magnetite isn't really a lot, all things considered, but it will do to start, I suppose. And I'm gonna need to figure out, maybe I'll put another chest here, or chests here. I think I'm gonna need quite a few more in this room to store all of my metals and things. Some more cabbage seeds, bones, which are not very useful. Ooh, we got a full emerald, not even tiny. Cool. chipped ruby, some jet, and our animal hide. While we're here, let's pick out some more food. This one. So we could use protein most of all. And we have a ton of it, so let's take out a piece of venison. We can munch on that. Make sure there are no creepers right here. Good. Okay, and our hides are soaked. We can soak that large hide we got from the bear. Scrape these guys and get them into water. We're kind of rolling in the resources we need, except iron. And I'm sure that there are plenty of components of steel and the various end game metals that we don't have currently. But we can find them when we know we need them. Oh, goodness, guys. And look what we have here. A baby sheepy. And a female, too. Which is super convenient. Because incest. Ew. But true. We are going to have so many sheepies. Happy little sheepies out here in our pasture. Obviously, I'm going to make it bigger. I want to make them a little, at least a manger, if not a full barn. You know, someplace they can get some shade and put some hay out for them. Ugh. I have plans to build. And I promise you, next episode, that is what we will focus on. Enough of this running around trying to find stuff. None of my plans really require a greater tier of metal. So I think as a break from all the metal smithing and exploring to try and get more metal, we're going to spend an episode just building. And maybe we'll unleash the secret project. But anyway, that's next time. This is the Lethean, signing out.